Shaitan will always remind you of how you're losing, and a big way that he gets you to do that is by abandoning the present and connecting to the future, a reality that does not yet exist, and connecting you to all the illusions, all the ways in which you might lose something you love. The antidote to this is coming back to the present, the moment that is real. The present is the most sacred space. It's the only space in which you have the power to make a change, in which you have the power to actually benefit from all the things you love, all the things that you're afraid of losing in a moment that does not yet exist. The present is the only space that you can actually enjoy those things. So remember this, Shaitan will always remind you of how you're losing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will always remind you of how He is giving you, what He is doing for you. But Shaitan doesn't like you to be in the present, because if you are in the present, you're going to be connected to all the ways Allah is giving you, all the ways Allah is loving you, all the ways Allah is benefiting you. So His way to get you disconnected from that is to get you to be in the future, to get you to connect to what is not real. So, always take this as a rule, that as long as I'm in the present, I'm connected to all the ways Allah is giving me. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in the Quran in Surah Al-Baqarah, الشيطان يعدكم الفقر ويأمركم بالفحشاء والله يعدكم مغفرة منه وفضلا والله واسع عليم. In this verse, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us that Shaitan threatens you with poverty and commands you to immorality, while Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promises you with forgiveness and His bounty and favor, and He is all-encompassing, all-knowing. This verse is so powerful because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us that Shaitan, number one, whatever he gives you is not a promise, it's a threat. So He doesn't say Shaitan promises you with poverty, He says threatens you. A threat is not rooted in reality. It's rooted in what if, what could be, giving you the illusions of horrible things happening so you could be afraid. That's what threats do. They are designed to make you fear, so that you fixate to the illusion and not the reality that exists, the promise, which is what? When Allah says something, it's a promise, it's not a threat. Allah promises you with forgiveness and bounty, and He is the all-encompassing. So the ayah ends with reminding you who's the powerful one. Not Shaitan, the one who just threatens you with all these illusions, the one who is all-encompassing, all-knowing. Nothing can get past Him. Nothing can happen to you except by His will.
ربي معي فمن الذي أخشى إذا ما دام ربي يحسن